Hi, how are you doing today? I hope you're well. I'm super excited to do music with you. I hope you had a chance to print off our song for today, Pierrot. If not, it would be very useful to have this music in front of you, so if that's possible, take a minute and do that. Otherwise, I'm sure you'll figure it out with pulling it up on maybe a different screen or something. I wanted to take a minute before we get into the lesson to look at the way that this music is printed, because it's a little bit different than the music that we typically use in class. Looking at Pierrot, the first thing that you'll notice is that there is no musical staff, right? Instead of a musical staff to tell us exactly what notes to play, we have rhythm written out. You'll see we have a time signature for quarter notes. The rhythms, we have bar lines, which is, we're used to that, typical of a staff. We have measure rests, we have full measures, but we don't have any absolute pitches. This does not tell us where to start our melody. What it does tell us is the solfege syllables under here. D for do, re, mi, la, ti, sol, etc. So this is just an alternate form of notation, and it enables us to pitch the song anywhere we want to pitch it. So we just have to choose our starting note, do, and then we go from there. So if you have a very high voice, you can sing this to yourself and put do a little bit higher than we're going to do today. If you have a low voice, you can lower it and still keep track of where you are and not be confused by thinking that you have to play or sing specific pitches. As long as you have your solfege scale down, this notation is extremely helpful. One thing that I do want to point out about this notation is that on the third line down, you'll see little tick marks underneath the la, ti, and sol. That signifies that those are below the starting do. Okay? So when you're using solfege notation, there are two ways to designate when something is high or low if you're not using a musical staff. These tick marks are the way that we do that. So if something is low, below the do that is the most common in the song, you'll see the tick mark placed low. And if it is supposed to be above a high do, you'll see this mark. The same tick mark, but just up. So that's a notation that is necessary when you don't have a staff and you can't see exactly which la you're talking about. We use those tick marks. So you'll see that there's actually quite a few notes in here that are below our starting do. Without further ado, let's do a little bit of solfege with this. I want you to echo me. I'm going to do 4-note phrases, okay? So, do, re, mi, do. Do, sol, la, do. Do, ti, la, sol. Sol, do, sol, la, do. Good. That last one was 5. Sorry about that. Without further ado, I'm going to sing it for you a couple of times. The first time, please follow along and read the words. Listen to the melody. The second time, please join in. Okay? In the evening moonlight, my dear friend Pierrot, lend to me your quill pen just to write a note. My candle is burnt out and my fire's out. some counting. First thing we do when we look at a new piece of music is always count it, right? So this one's super easy. You guys are professionals at quarter notes and half notes. Quick reminder, this rest right here is a half note rest. The one that looks like a hat, 2 beats off. I know you knew that, but I'm just reminding you. Let's clap through this at a pretty quick speed because it's pretty simple, okay? So, 1, 2, count with me. Ta, 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 shh. Ta, 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 shh. Ta, 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 shh. Ta, 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 shh. Good. Super simple, right? Now let's solfege it. This is my do. Yep. You can either watch me and do your signs along with me, or if you'd like to do your signs and be watching the music, that's also a good idea. A little bit slower. 1 and 2 and ready and sing. 1, 2, 3, 4, ready and sing. Do, 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 re, mi, re, do, mi, re, re, do. Do, 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 re, mi, re, do, mi, re, re, do. Re, 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 la, la, re, do, ti, la, sol. Do, 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 re, mi, re, do, mi, re, re, do. Good. Remember, you can always pause, rewind, and do it again. That's the cool thing about this digital learning with music. But we're going to move on. Let's sing our solfege with accompaniment. I'm going to be playing this, so I will not be able to do my hand signs, but you do your hand signs, okay? Here we go. Do, 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 re, mi, re, do, mi, re, re, do. Do, 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 re, mi, re, do, mi, re, re, do. Re, 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 la, la, re, do, ti, la, sol. Do, 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 re, mi, re, do, mi, re, re, do. Nice! Are you ready to sing it with accompaniment, with the words? I thought so. We'll sing it 2 times through. In the evening moonlight, my dear friend Pierrot, lend to me your quill pen just to write a note. My candle is burnt out and my fire's out you guys. I love this song so much. And one of the things I love about it is the mystery of trying to figure out what is it that this character has that's so important to write in the middle of the night. His candle is burnt out, his fire's out. It almost sounds like he woke up in the middle of the night from sleeping and realized, oh, I have this super important letter I need to write right now. And I don't know, I just love thinking about what that could be. What is the letter that's so important to write in the middle of the night? I don't know. It's a beautiful song. Thank you so much for learning it with me. Thank you for singing and signing along with me. If you have any questions, or if there's musical stuff that you're working on at home that you'd like help with, or that you'd like input on, or anything like that, let me know. I'm here for you. I miss you very much, and I wish I could give you a big hug, but give yourself one instead. Squeeze extra hard. I will see you next time. Bye, guys.